Hey guys, welcome back to another Moondog trading video. Tonight's video, we're going to be doing the battle of the dog coins. We got Doge on the left side and Shiba Inu on the right side. And we're going to be looking at the charts and seeing which one looks better, seeing which one has a little bit more of an advantage, and kind of getting where our targets are going to be for this upside move, which one looks like it has a potential of breaking out, and the other one looks like it's getting ready to break out. So we'll go over that as well. We'll also talk about one of the patterns that Doge is setting up and one of the patterns that SHIB is setting up, which are both very bullish patterns. And then in a couple hours, I'll do a video. Make sure you guys hit the bell at the all, because in a couple hours, I'm going to be doing another video on Ethereum, Bitcoin, Matic, Cardano, Solana, all those fun things that we talk about on my channel. But right now, we're just concentrating the battle of the dog coins. First, we're on Doge. This is a daily chart. Each candle represents one day, guys. And as you can see here, we're in this beautiful, beautiful, I'm going to zoom out. We're in this beautiful, beautiful pennant uh, pattern right here. And I'll show you guys what I mean. This is the definition. Boom, flagpole. You got the pennant. Then you got the breakout. Okay. So we haven't got the breakout yet. So what we want to see is, first I drew up these short-term targets. Right now we're getting rejected at the 50-day moving average. Okay. This is the 50-day moving average. So that means that this basically represents the moving average over 50 days period of time. And that's what we're looking at now, which we want to break above it, because you can see what happens when Doge does break above it. Boom, up to the upside. Also, the blue line is the 200-day moving average, which is coming in right at our trend line. I'll click on it here. You can see the 200-day moving average. That represents 200 days, the last 200 days of the moving average. And right now, you can see where it's sloping down. Now, what could happen here if these cross like this? So say we get something like this, where we get a daily candle closing above the 50-day, then we get another candle. I always want to see two candles. We don't want to see one closing and then the next one get rejected and then this acting as resistance like we're currently getting right now. You can see right now how it's acting as resistance. Okay, it's getting blocked perfectly right there at the 50-day. But what we could see happen is this slowly go up. If this price, if we start to get some daily candles closing above here, this 50-day will start to move up, and the 200-day will continue to move down. Now, when that happens and that crosses, this right here would be considered a golden cross. Okay? You guys can see what happens when there's a death cross. Death cross here. We got a golden cross here. So that would be very bullish. Plus, coming out of this pattern, my first target, well, you can see my short-term targets for any kind of rejection, pullback, bounce. Rejection, pullback, bounce. So I got 1386 to 14. Then we got 1506 to 1478. Then we got this 1783 or 1738 to 1783. This would be the level where I would look for something like this to happen. Come out of here, get a daily candle, close out of here. Okay, even start a little bull run. Maybe do something like this where we hit this 26, 27. Maybe come back down, scare everybody one more time around this 17, and then go back to the upside and go further to meet my target up here. Oops, I didn't want to draw that line. Right around this 53 to 51 mark. That would be my target coming out of this flag, and then a bigger pullback from there. But this would be a good thing if we do come out of this pattern and we test it, because we always want to test it, guys. So if we do come up and we get rejected, and we might not even go up that high. Let me take that back. We might not. I would look at it 27, 26, 27 for a rejection point. But we could look here first, right around this area at 21. So we could come up to that 21 area after coming out of that 17, come back, retest it, then look for the bounce. If we get the bounce, that would be confirmation that we're going to probably go up to this 27 and get up to this 53 at some point. But that would be my confirmation, at least to get up to that 27. And guys, from here, that is even if we just hit that 27, that's a 102% move right there. Okay. But that would be what I'd be looking at. So to come up, reject, and always retest this area because you want to see if it's going to hold. If it doesn't hold, it falls back into this pattern, and we get a couple daily candles closing, and then this acts as resistance, then we can fall back in farther and either break down and go to the downside, or just break down and get another bounce and test it again. Okay. Or what they like to do sometimes is fake out. But of course, we're not there yet. The first thing we got to do, guys, is come out of this pattern. Then it gets really bullish. So basically, above 1783 and a 2-hour candle, or I'm sorry, 2-day candle closing above that area, yes, then I would be looking for more upside. That would be my bullish signal to say, hey, this is a legit move. We're moving on Dogecoin. This is going to happen. Okay. Right now we got some momentum going to the upside. Some of the indicators on the daily are getting a little bit high. The RSI is getting a little bit up there. We're in the bullish control zone, which is good. A lot of things are looking good right here. Let's look at the weekly. Let's see. Let me look at my other monitor real quick. Okay. Let's look at the weekly. Let's look at the RSI. Well, we got a couple drives of bullish divergence about to happen. So this is a good thing. We could see more upside here, potentially on the weekly, maybe along the way, a couple pullbacks in our area that we talked about. So maybe a couple pullbacks here. But then overall, the weekly is looking very, very healthy. So this is setting up for a nice move, guys. You could even draw this up and, call it a bump and run with these two touches here, which you guys know what happened with SHIB. When I called that bump and run on SHIB, that was 1,000%. And I was giving away SHIB, okay? I was telling you guys this was going to happen, and I was doing everything I could on my channel to help as many people out as I could. And I'm so glad I did. And I'm so glad so many people made money off that. That was 1,000% runner. We all killed it on that one. But yeah, this is looking good. Momentum's coming to the upside. It is. It's coming to the upside. We're down at the bottom. We're still not out of the woodworks yet. Like I said, maybe a couple little pullbacks along the way. But this is looking for a very nice move to the upside if momentum keeps going, and we get my bullish theses on this would be, like I said, getting above that 17, getting a 2-day candle closing above that, getting back above the 2-day or the 200-day moving average, which should be around that level pretty soon here, or at least getting above that 200-day. That would be really, really bullish in my opinion, and then holding it as support. And you guys see what happens when we get the crosses here. Look at this cross here. What kind of move was that, guys? Let's just draw that up on the cross to the upside, okay? So it crossed here, right? We'll draw our line where it crossed. We'll zoom in first. We'll zoom in so you guys can really, really see this. I'm going to have to delete that, but we're going to zoom in. Okay, so we got the cross right here. You can see the cross where the 50-day moved up above the 200-day, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to draw. We're going to just take our meter, and see how much percentage that was last time it crossed. Guys, is that even a real, come on. That is an incredible number. What is that? Is that 2,400%? Is that what I'm looking at? Is that right? Come on, guys. So these crosses, they could be big, but we also had, wait, where was it? No, that was the death cross. No, we haven't crossed since. Guys, this could be setting up for a bigger move. I'm not saying you're going to get 24%, because you can see here when we crossed, right here, we crossed back here and we got a measly 100%. Not too bad though, right? So these crosses, they produce some big moves. I don't think we're going to see anything like this, but we should see maybe we could see maybe 100% move to that 27, 26 area, or maybe even higher if it breaks to the upside. Now SHIB is in a bullish pattern as well, guys. We got this beautiful bullish wedge. Awesome looking chart. Right now we are coming out of it, but we're having the same problem. We're fighting this 50-day moving average. You can see where we got rejected in my last fib right here at this 25.65 area. Boom, we nailed that target perfect. So this was my buy zone, right? We pulled this over. We talked about this being our buy zone. We caught these beautiful moves to the upside. Look at these moves, guys. Look at this. I nailed these perfect in all my videos. We nailed them perfect. And look, see this last one? I didn't do a video yesterday. Look what happened, guys. Look, this was yesterday's candle. Look where it hit. 24.11. Boom, right on my fib. I didn't do a video yesterday, so I don't have anything right here as a target. Okay. So let's see what we could pull up if we did. From here, from the high. I don't know if I got that all the way. No, I would want to go higher than that. What am I doing? I think I already took this fib. Is this the 25 we got? Let's see. I think I already took that one. Oh yeah, from that move there. Okay, so yeah, I'm still looking at this area right here as a big area, this 25 to 26 area. But we need some kind of daily candle closing above this 50-day moving average, guys. Same type of deal. We need it. We need a bigger candle closing above there. But the battle of the dog coins, it's on, man. It's on. It's on and popping. It looks like Doge is setting up, guys. I'm not that big of a fan of Dogecoin. It's something that I'm not that big of a fan of, but I do like money, and I will buy it and sell it and trade it, and if there's volume coming in, I will do it all. I am a fan of that. So this chart is looking good. We're currently getting a bounce. If we break this, like I said, I will take a position on this with my stop loss, especially if the 200 and this crosses on top of this move, then yes. SHIB, I'm already in SHIB. I'm still, listen, guys, we did this move all the way back here. Look at this. I'm going to show you this. We had this move right here. Look at this. So this was our move before. Okay? We had this. This was unbelievable. That was our move before. And I said, we break this trend, we're going to the upside. Okay? This was on my channel. You guys can go ahead and check that out. We were calling this a long time ago. And then look at this. And you know what the best part? Look at over 1,000%. You know what the best part about that was? Is that this was my target, because this was the high that we saw when it first came on Coinbase. It was going It was going absolutely insane, and then it just boom, and then it stayed, and then it popped for a second, hit this 17, and that's exactly where I had this target, touching all the way back here. Boom! Look, guys, let me move my box over so you guys can see this. Wait, where is it? Right here. Oh, I'm sorry, back here. Right here. The 17. Okay, that was the main target. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the 13. When we broke the 13, it was on. But yeah, this was my main target right here for the downside, and we hit that perfect. And I talked about it, guys. How much time do I have left? The best part about this move right here is that we called this move, then we called the top way before it, right? Then I said, all right, guys, I'm getting out, right? Then I said, I will buy back in at this 17 area. That was my target to buy back in. So I waited patiently from October all the way until here, and then I bought back in. Then I did resell it at this area because I had this 35.6. I forget. Let's see how I got that on the fib. That was a fib from the 17. No, it wasn't from there. It must have been from this area here. I took it from a fib. No, it must have been higher. But I remember getting it. Oh no, it's from down here. Was it? How did I get that fib? There was a way I got this fib right here for this rejection, because I remember I did the video on it. It was a while ago, guys. Was it this and this? Oh, huh. I don't remember how I got those marks, guys. That's usually I'm on point with this, but these were my areas of concern, and usually my areas of concern are based on Fibonacci's, um, based on these areas. Well, I mean, you can kind of see it going across here. I mean, but still, we reached this high. That's gonna irritate me. Now I'm gonna have to dig through all my videos and find it. But anyways, guys, this looks like it's setting up for the breakout. Oh, and I just moved one of my things, but it's okay. Um, I'll fix that later. This is setting up for the breakout, but I want to see two drives. You can see my trend line that I drew up here. We just been riding this trend. Okay. So we bought back in. We've just been buying these dips. And, I like SHIB long. Doge, I'll trade it. I'll trade SHIB too. Don't get me wrong. But I also have a wallet with still some SHIB in it where I'm just keeping it long. Just because I like this is a project. They're burning things. They're trying to work with gaming companies. They just got so much in the works that it makes sense to me. I know Doge has Elon Musk and other things that they're doing as well. You guys can educate me in the comments about any kind of update they're doing because I'm not sure. I heard there was some kind of update, but I didn't really look into it. I just look at the charts and tell you what I see. But this is looking good, especially if we can get above the 50-day moving average on a daily candle closing, which is currently coming in around pretty much the high at that 1315 area, which we just hit while we were doing the video. So we touched it as we were doing the video. But if I zoom in, these are my targets, guys. So maybe a rejection here, okay, pull back, and then a retest to this area, then higher. So something like this could happen. All right. I don't cover Doge that much, so I do cover SHIB. So you guys know my SHIB stories. But maybe something like this, and then this would hold as support, and we just do like a walk like this. Okay, and then boom, and then we come back down, maybe test this area again, and then go back up, and then work our way up higher in the move. But something like that, something like a stair step, I would be looking for, with pullbacks along the way. But first, getting candles closing over this 50-day. Until that happens, then you know it's bearish until that happens, but it is looking good. It is looking like a possible bounce area. You could take a small position here, let it ride, and have a stop loss right a little bit under 11, or maybe at like 1050 or 1049 area, um, and just let it ride. I mean, that's kind of a big stop area though. Let's see, how much percentage would that be? Yeah, that's 24%. I mean, I wouldn't I wouldn't put a stop loss on at 24%. What I would do, how much time do I got? I got 18 minutes. So what I would do is we hit high here, low here. So I'm going to take my fib and I'm just going to see where I would have a stop at. Um, I would have a tight stop. I wouldn't want to see it going under this 26 or 1226, 1220 area. If it does, yeah, then you could probably get even a lower position and save some money there. But that's it for tonight's video, guys. Much love to you. I'll make a video later on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Matic, Cardano, Solano, and Avalanche. And I'll get this thing out to you guys. You guys can check it out. Much love to you guys, and peace out.